relationships. Are they worth it? Do they really work? Do they not work? Are they easy? Are they hard?
They suck.
Right?
Yeah, it's hard, but it sucks.
You think they're harder than any other relationships?
Besides dating someone who's handicapped.
Wow. Mine never goes there. But, okay. See, I think overall, long-distance relationships are just as hard as any other, except for the fact that you're a little further away than in regular ones. So, depending on who you're in a relationship with, depends on how difficult it can be. Because some people are really trusting and they really don't have, like, any hang-ups or whatever, and they're really good about communications. So, long-distance relationship for those people aren't as bad. But
Well,
for
the
anyone,
communication is
not being
actually
close.
really great, but it sucks because you can't see them, you can't touch them, you can't go out to dinners with them. But establishing a really good bond with communication really is great. So when you do get together, you don't have to build up that because it's already there. You just have to catch up with everything else.
I feel like you can do that even when you're only like an hour away. Because, yeah, in your situation, it's more than an hour, but there's people that are just an hour away and they still don't do that stuff either. And then there's some people, which I don't get, but there's some people that live in the same city and they're less than 20 minutes away and they still don't even see each other that much. So, like, what is it that's so different, you think, from a real, like, long distance relationship and one that's not considered long distance?
I think it would have to do with the bond. Seriously, because, I mean, if you're an hour away from someone and you don't see them that much, why are you dating them?
What's an hour away and gas is expensive. Got to sell your firstborn child nowadays. And that ain't even enough. Just saying. But then there's like Skype and you can Skype date and you can see each other probably like every once in a while. I mean, there's people that are like doing international long distance things.
Now those new sex toys, those are interesting.
Not gonna talk about that.
What? Body chat is amazing for that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Just saying, kids.
Not in this video. That'll be a different video. So, I agree with you though. Long distance relationships are hard. And I do think for the same reasons they're a little harder than a regular relationship where you see someone like every day because of work or school or whatever. Because I think it's just way easier for you to be in that relationship. Whereas long distance, being an hour or a couple of states or whatever, you actually have to work at it. No? Do you not agree?
It sucks.
Yeah, I just agreed with you. Alright, anyway, so we all agree long distance relationships suck. So, on to the thing I did yesterday. Oh. I know, I'm so awkward. So awkward.
Says
Hey, the
to
fact that,
saying that to a guy with a missing tooth.
why are you gonna make this about you? I'm trying to make it about me.
Hey, you asked me to come over here and do a YouTube video with you.
No, I said you could do one.
Oh.
Anyways. I didn't say you had to. It's totally optional. I was just giving suggestions. You have to take me up on it. I could do this by myself. But back to the subject again. It's my friend. He's pretty awesome. But anyways, back to my awkwardness. So yesterday we went out and I showed him this guy. I thought like he was really cute, you know. And
Too bad we didn't have a picture to post up right there.
yeah, that'd be on stalker status, and I am not ever trying to be on stalker status. Anyway, so we went, we had some drinks, I saw the guy. Actually surprised me. He actually really surprised me because this time when I went in, because I seen him at at the place that he works, and this time he recognized me like he usually does, and I went in and it's like he actually made conversation, not just like simple pleasantries, but that was kind of cool. So when we were getting ready to leave, it's like, you should get his number. It's like, no, I'm way too shy and awkward for that. He was like, "You should give him yours." I'm like, "No." And then at the last minute, I went ahead and I did it. And oh my god, I was so nervous. I practically ran away after I gave it to him. He was like, "You should text me," and I kind of just like left. I didn't really linger at all because I was just way too nervous and too shy about it.
She should have waited for a response.
I just left. I handed it to him. He looked happy about it, and he was like, "Yeah." You know, but I only let him say yeah, and I left. I don't know. Oh, do you think I could have done that differently? Possibly. I think I did okay, considering this is the first time I've ever done that. I've never, ever given a guy my number like that. Ever. That was the first for me. That was the first. It was a big deal. Never done that.
I think we need to take her out to the clubs more.
Because I've been to clubs. I've been to a lot of clubs. I still don't, because they're drunk half the time. And people that look good drunk don't always look good sober. And why are you
yeah,
gonna give
it's
yourself...
called beer goggles.
Yeah, that's why I don't give my number out. That's why I remember fake numbers. And I give out those instead for the ones that really pester.
Oh, like the rejection hotline number? I love
Yep,
that one.
I have like 4 that I keep in my phone just in case I forget. If I'm a little too inebriated. But anyway, I think I did pretty good. I think eventually I'll text or call or whatever, but I'm not trying to get my hopes up or down. It's just like, hey, I did it, and I'm more just like, okay, I did it. You don't think it came off like weird? Did you? Were you even paying attention? I don't even know. Did you see?
No.
I have no idea.
I was trying to let you do your thing so I didn't come off as awkward. I was actually trying to
Self-preservation.
do the whole distance thing because I wanted to make sure he didn't get the impression that we were dating. So I was on my phone, she was doing her thing, and then she's like, "Let's go." And I'm like, "Okay."
I had to run
What
away. I had to make a
happened?
quick getaway. Rejection does not feel good, okay? And I didn't want to be just blatantly rejected right then. Even though I don't think I would have been, but still, that anxiety is a killer. So, yeah.
I love my hair in this light.
And yet again, go back to him. I'm trying to focus on me. I know. I find myself through sometimes. Hair does look good in this light, though. So you think I was okay, though, with doing that? With just giving him my number? You seemed like, while we were there, you gave off the right vibes. Like, yeah, he may be interested, or you think I was just reading too much into it? Because I know sometimes we girls, and guys, sometimes we take people just being really nice and polite.
I saw there was a connection there, but
Come on, focus.
sorry, ADHD gets the best of me every time. But, you know,
You never know.
which is why sometimes I feel being single is a lot better than being in a long-distance relationship.
Actually, I have to agree. Because you can go to movies, you can go hang out with friends, you ain't got to check in with nobody. Sometimes it's
Well,
nice
the thing
to have
is,
someone
is
to check in
like,
with.
I have lots of freedom with my boyfriend. He is awesome. It sucks, though, because it's like, if I want to get a little down, well, that ain't happening. But it's funny, I can actually check out guys, say he saw it, and then call him up and be like, "Oh my god, babe, I just saw this really fucking wicked hot guy at the gym the other day."
This is YouTube. I'm seeing dude. I have to edit so much.
You can't say dude.
No, I said cussing. I'm gonna have to edit that out. I
You
don't
can't
get
cuss on YouTube.
not that much now. And you can't show nudity, which is
Well,
funny
I got
because
that,
you could be naked and cover up your nips and your private part, and you're still naked, but then you're okay for YouTube. so no porn on YouTube.
Without soft porn.
I don't think so. I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, so back to
No
what we were talking about.
procreation.
This video's getting kind of long. We should wrap it up.
It's 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's long. Well, these are the things that are happening with me, and random conversation with my friend. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for you this week. Sorry it took forever to load a new video, but questions, comments, advice, go ahead and feel free to leave some comments and let me know what you think. Okay? Alright, thanks so much.
Everyone.
Bye.